Doubling down.
But because
I almost cut him off, Jameer.
No, because I'm
I almost cut him off.
All right, watch this real quick.
I'm like, this nigga doubling down on this?
Jameer, can you please say
doubling
the question
down?
one more time for us? Because I don't believe that he fully grasped
I
the
did,
question.
bro. You doubled down on that
listen
shit.
to the question.
You doubled down on that shit.
Listen to the question, brother.
It was,
You said, how did your environment influence something on how you came up? Look for how.
Did you feel like your guidance and the people you hung around,
No, it was a how thing. How do you feel like your community brought you up, or your upbringing?
Your upbringing, where you were from.
Something upbringing. The white folks had that paper, bro. You see what I'm saying?
oh, what role did your upbringing play in the choices that you made, good or bad?
You see what I'm saying?
Yes. Oh, that's not the same one.
That is it. That is it.
It was, what role did your upbringing and the people you hung around play in the choices that you made?
Good or bad. You see why I said that?
Yeah. I do, but
okay.
That's why I doubled down, because I'm like, man, maybe he don't get, like, he didn't really.
I do, and I'm still, and I'm.
DJ saying, but he answered
You answered the question.
the question.
That's where I messed up. I thought it was I thought it was like, what did your upbringing get you to, good or bad? I didn't know that it had to be specifically childhood.
Yeah, the choices. That's why I brought it back. I'm like, I'm going to talk
But
about 11.
even then, I'm still disagreeing with you. Because I don't feel like, because I grew up in the hood and there was gunshots around me all the way, I couldn't have chose something different. Because I know people that did choose different.
Yeah.
But that's still not the question.
It is.
What role did it play in the choices that you made?
Okay, so what he's saying is, in the answer to that question, he's saying he saw people hop off the porch at 11, he followed them. So that's what influenced him to make that choice. You're saying you saw people do it and you saw that was the reality where you were from, but you chose not to at that age. You're saying you weren't forced to.
I fucked up all the way because I'm answering the question more general.
Yeah, and you even said that. You're like, I'm going to make it more current. So you really said the question, period, and I'm going to make it current. Because he talking about what role.
Because I felt like I would have had the exact same thing that you said. I grew up in the hood. It was hella gunshots, so we was thugging. You know what I mean? So I was like, let's go to, because you said good or bad. So I'm like, I've actually had a different influence of something else.
But that's today's world. But if we were to talk about the question, if we were to stay on the question and the topic of the question. I would have just
said next question because you had already answered it.
But you have a different perspective than I.
It's no different. Gunshots, dope selling, we was outside.
It's different city. Though. See, this is why this is a good dialogue even off camera. Cause even in every rap song, if we said in just everyday quotes, you will hear this. You young too. No matter where you go, it's the same in every hood, right? You done heard that. For sure you done heard that. But it's different because me and you not no Crip or no Blood. But they gang, they shooting, they killing, they selling drugs. Feel me? It's a different culture. And our culture is different than y'all's. Feel me? Yes, the basis of it is gunshots, drugs, yeah, that's the base. But now if I try to come live my life how I live it in San Francisco in my hood and I come out, you feel me? It's not gonna go well because I watch buildings, I have my own me, and y'all probably like, hey bro, like you too aggressive right now, like you don't gotta be doing that. You see what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, the culture in my hood when I was that age was, if you young, you can sell dope, but you still gotta watch that building because if somebody was to come through, that's that early warning signal. Y'all probably ain't had that, you feel me? So it's like, yeah, we're the same when it comes to the basics, like the base. It's just like four corners on the street. Of course, those are the things we gonna do. But now around that, what other influences other than that? Because you feel me, if we say shooting, you know what I mean, selling dope, you know what I mean, it's not teaching us the intricate